Hello everyone, this is FX Baba with fxbabatrading.com, and in this video we're going to talk about the ZScore Indicator Suite in volume mode. Volume is the fuel of price, and I highly recommend you read this article I have on my website under the ZScore Forex Trading Foundation. I don't know what the website does that. It's could be an eye-opening for anyone, but basically volume is what moves price. Without volume, price just doesn't move, or doesn't move substantially. So you want to follow the volume, and that will lead you to where price is going. So in the chart we have up here, we have the ZScore indicator in classic mode, and below, switch that. This is the ZScore indicator in volume mode, and we're going to start with the first type of volume, which is tick volume. This is the volume data that we get from our brokers. Volume in Forex is decentralized, so each broker pretty much provides you their own data. So a lot of people don't quite use volume indicators in Forex because there is not a centralized entity where all the data comes from. So it really, the data that you're trading with is data relatively dependent to the broker that you're using. So spike in volume in this broker might be completely different than a spike in volume in other brokers. But overall, I do have found that there is a pattern that is usable for the most part. So the problem with tick volume, if you see here, we have a period of price consolidation, and the tick volume really helps you identifying that because you see very little spike in volume. Volume is in the negative the entire time that price is consolidating. But then we have these spikes, right? And the spikes just tells you an increase in volume activity, but it doesn't give you direction. It just tells you there is an increase in volume. So although volume is spiking tremendously over here, price is actually going down. So with a little bit of research and digging, we came up with this volume delta ZScore mode, which helps you identify or differentiate between buy volume and sell volume. So in this, if we go back to that period of consolidation, let's see if I can go back. There we go. Oops, too much there. Just gonna keep it right there. You see that volume is neither spiking above the level on the top nor below. It's staying within the range. So volume is in the range, price is within a range, very tight range. And then you start, the ZScore classic mode is telling you price is trying to break out to the downside. It's like, ugh. But the buy volume, it's also somewhat increasing. So it's preventing price to go down. It's not until we get this signal right here, this massive increase in seller's volume, that is the signal to enter the trade to go down. Okay, so that is what the ZScore indicator in volume mode does. Same goes to, that was maybe the end of that trade, and in ZScore classic mode, it's telling you there is an opportunity to go long, and it's confirmed by an increase of buy volume. An increase happens when the volume goes above 2 deviations from the mean.